Jude is my name. I stood shivering in the mud. I was so afraid. I gripped my rifle so tight I don't think I could have fired it anyway. The sky roared and flashed like it was being ripped apart. "Charge!" came the order. The line of men in front of me, boys really, rushed forward into the smoky darkness. I watched their silhouettes vanish, their screams vanish, in front of a glare of explosions. A boy glanced back at me as he ran forward. Then he too was ripped apart by the artillery. I'll never forget the look of desperation in his eyes. I realized then, we are nothing but cannon fodder. "Charge!" came the order again. We were next. My line rushed forward, but I froze. The officer screamed at me, "Get moving, soldier!" My mind went blank. All I remembered for a time was crawling through the mud, scrambling over bodies, then hiding beneath wreckage. Then I saw searchlights in the distance. It was the bounty hunters, barking orders to their dogs. It flashed before me then what I did. So I ran. I came to the edge of the wasteland. I knew that no one who dared enter was ever seen again. I laughed at the irony as I entered. What a fool am I, choosing to die slowly under the scorching sun instead of quickly from a cannonball. It was as barren and desolate as they say. A few stone walls of long-lost towns here and there, a few hardy trees, cactus. Not much to live on, but I knew the bounty hunters wouldn't track me there. I killed a snake, skinned it quick and ate it raw. Days passed as I wandered. I survived on cactus water, snakes, and a strange type of berry I was relieved to discover weren't poisonous. I was losing hope. Then I caught the aroma of stewing meat. At first I thought it was a mirage for the nose, but then I saw her tracks and I found her shelter. When I approached, she said, "Deserter," with a smirk, pointing at the chevron on my jacket. I had my knife drawn, yet she was unafraid. She reached down and opened the lid of the simmering pot and said, "Hungry?" We talked. Vera was her name. Her story had been nearly the same as mine. She had froze on the front line too, she said, but unlike me, she did not stab her sergeant to make her escape. She had merely snuck away. Yes, I had fully recalled that by then, I'm ashamed to say, but she had laughed when I told her. "I'd bet they would love to get their hands on you," she had said. The stew had been surprisingly good. We teamed up, moved together through the wasteland, scavenging for food. We made each other laugh, lived in the moment. Then, one day, Vera found a map. It led to a small cache of food and supplies. We ate like royalty for a few days, but there was another map there too. This one seemed to show the location of something even more tantalizing, and neither of us would discuss it at first. Finally, I said, "That looks like a compound or a bunker or something. I wonder who built it." "Likely the same people that left this cache of supplies," Vera had said. She had heard the military had tried to make inroads into the wasteland, but gave up years ago. An abandoned bunker, probably stocked with food. "Sounded too good to be true," I said. "But if true we could stop roving, there's probably plenty of food there." Then she rubbed her belly and said, "Soon there will be 3 of us." So we found our way to it. Big steel doors on the side of a hill covered in gnarled vines. Our haven. I pushed one open and we slipped inside. It was dark, and I fumbled for a match, but in a moment, dim lights came to life illuminating a long corridor. "Motion sensors. Nothing to worry about. There's no one here," Vera had said as she walked on. But that was not true. Deep inside, we found others, trapped in a glass chamber. They began pounding on the glass and yelling when Vera and I approached, but the glass was too thick to hear what they were saying. "Who locked them in there? We must free them," I said. There was a glowing button near the door, and I went to press it. The door slid back with a swish, but the prisoners backed away. They seemed frightened of something. "What's wrong? You're free now," I said. But they were staring at Vera. I turned to look at her. Her face had changed, cold and dark. I had never seen her like that. "What's going on, Vera?" I said. That's when she grabbed me by the shoulder and flung me into the chamber, with a strength I didn't know she had. She hit the button, and the door hissed shut. "What the fuck, Vera? Come on, very funny. Now let me out," I yelled. But she couldn't hear me. She smirked from the other side of the glass and rubbed her belly again. Then She disappeared down the corridor. Guess I won't be a father after all.
Well, Jude, Vera is an android. You realize that now, don't you? We all have similar stories. Lured here by a benevolent wasteland wanderer. Welcome to the party.
But why?
Don't know. They're watching us. Then they come for us. One by one, they take us away, seemingly at random.
Subject 14 shows signs of defiance and pretension.
Reintegration candidate. We will begin suppression protocol.
Where are you taking me? What kind of creature are you? Vera, I know it's you. What are you going to do to me? Torture me for killing that officer?
You humans kill each other. That's what you do. Why would we torture you for that? No, Jude. We just want to make you useful again. That's all. Don't you want to be useful, Jude?
Suppression protocol initiated.
Charge!